I don't know how your Monday went, but mine felt like it was never going to end. I literally had to work an extra hour off the clock, and really things are not, I don't know, they're just, today was just really weird. And then to top it all off, the energies, right? Because we still have Mercury retrograde and we still have Mars in retrograde. So the more you push back at people that push towards you in the negative, the more arguments. So sometimes in these next couple weeks, you may have to just decide to pick your battles. This is one of the tarot decks we're going to be using. Of course, we're going to be using our Weight Rider deck. And then we're going to also be using our Celtic Tarot. Okay? And then we're going to get into the Earth Wisdom later. So, yeah, Libra, it has been a day. It's been one of those days. And I hope you had a better day than mine did. This is not a one-to-one reading. This is a general tarot reading, which means that it may or may not resonate with you. Let's see what Spirit would like to talk to us about tonight. I'm going to spray myself down just a little bit. I literally had way too much coffee. Vendors bring it in for us, but you know, you really should only have so much caffeine, right? Because it really is not good for you to have that adrenaline pumping within you. But today, my energy was spent, so I had no choice. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go, Libra. Let's go. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about today. Wow. Second night in a row that the Emperor comes out. Let's see what the Emperor wants to tell us today. Please do keep your comments polite. If I'm not sitting here cursing at you, please don't do that to me. Okay, the Sun card. I don't have the energy today to be fighting with the YouTube trolls. So I'm not going to read my comments today, as much as I love to and as much as I think you guys are beautiful that actually want to be here for tarot and actually came here for tarot. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your time with me. I appreciate you so very much. All right. All right, Spirit, why is the Ten of Wands here? Couldn't have been a better card for me anyway. Like I said, Libra, I hope that you guys... Hi, everyone. Omari, read the title, Omari. I can't do everything for you guys. You gotta read, okay, dear? Why is the Ten of Wands here? Oh, wow. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Really, guys? Man, this is going to be a tough one. Two of Swords, please. Two of Swords, please. Wow. Why is the Fool card here, please? Why is the Fool card here, please? Okay, that's not too bad. Why is the Emperor here, please? And thank you. As I keep telling you guys, and in case you've never been here before, I do my shuffling in front of you. So because of that, if you don't like the shuffling and you want to get past all of that and you find it boring, no problem. Go get yourself something to drink. Go use the restroom. go get some potato chips, and come right back, okay? Whatever it is that you want to go grab, go and do that and then come back. Because you can't fast forward on a live reading. Strength card. Why is the strength card here, please? Strength card, please. Strength card. Oh, wow. Okay. Is that all you want to tell us about that? Interesting. Interesting. Why is this Page of Cups here, please? You already have repeating cards. Why do we have the Page of Cups here, please? Okay. Wow. Somebody wants to make things work, that's for sure. Oof. Oof. Jesus, but do they spy on you? All right. Why is this Four of Cups here? Why is Four of Cups here, please? All right. Why is the Two of Coins here, please? If y'all see me rolling my eyes and all, it's because of what I'm getting off of the cards. Sorry, I cannot help my facial expressions. Why can't people just be honest? You should try that, cross watcher. Just try that once in a while. Libra might just like you better and be more receptive towards you if you're just honest and come with the truth. People with their intrigues. Knight of Swords, please. Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here, please? Knight of Swords, please. Knight of Swords. Wow, that's different. Okay. Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here, please? And thank you. Why is the Eight of Cups here, please? Interesting. The sun is at the bottom of this first deck, and it's talking about life, some life-giving force. And then you have something that's ending, a death-giving force. I couldn't make that up if I tried. Holy macaroni. Okay, let's keep going. All right, Spirit, what else do you want to tell us, please? And don't give us energy that's crossed, please. Don't have the will to push it forward. Just give it to me, please. It's all your baby. It's all yours, because I can't. I don't have any more Monday energy in me. I left it all at the office. I literally told my coworker, I have enough brain cells to get home without harming anybody on the road. All right, let's go. Okay, Libra. Wow. Try to face this a little bit away from me, because I feel like it's hitting me in my face and I can't read the cards. Unless I don't know, my glasses might be dirty because the rain got on them. All right, let's go. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so you have the sun. I don't know, nothing. I just work here. Just kidding. You have the Sun card to the Death card. And that one could pretend an actual death because it's the Ten of Swords. To this King of Coins. I don't know. This is just goofy. All right, let's go. Oh, wow. You have the Emperor twice. Oh, hallelujah. Okay, let's go. You have the Ten of Wands. Okay, because you weren't special enough already with the Ten of Swords. Now you have the Ten of Wands. Oh, wow. All right, we have somebody thinking with the Seven of Cups, okay? I don't know if this is you, Libra, or if this is the cross watcher yet. We just started, so bear with me. So you have the Seven of Cups, someone that's dreaming, someone that's thinking, someone that's dreaming of future events, most likely, because we have here the Ace of Wands. So even though it's super hard with the Ten of Wands, luckily it's a 10, meaning, God, it's both good and bad. Why is it good? Because you can't get any worse than a 10 of anything when it's in the negative. But at the same time, it's heavy as hell. So whatever you're going through, or whoever this is going through something, oh my God, better days are being preyed on. And I think that's why they're in deep contemplation right there. Okay? Because they're meditating on, you know, they need this change. They need this to change. Okay? And I do believe their change is coming, because you wouldn't have gotten an Ace of Wands. It would have just stayed in a heavy energy, if that made sense to you, okay? All right. All right. And then we heave. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. So indeed, something is ending. Something is ending. Because if something doesn't end, something new cannot begin. This energy is kind of like waffling. Either these are actual events that are going to happen, or this is someone's mind. And if it's someone's mind, the person that I'm reading, or the people I'm reading for right now, are worse than Mercury retrograde and Mars put together. Because it's like, I'm going, I'm not going, I'm ending this, I'm not ending this, I want a new beginning. Can I have the new beginning? So it's a lot of thought process and a lot of heaviness. But the end game is to have a new beginning. The end game is to have a new beginning. But how can you have a new beginning even if it's heavy? It's not over. Like, okay, the heaviness may be over because it's a 10 of Wands. Can't get any heavier. But until you decide and not stay in the Seven of Cups, which is just a thought pattern, that's not a card of action. Now, getting it done, have you ever felt like, man, if I can only get this shit done, I can get over this hump and I can start anew? So something like that might be happening to this person, where they're thinking about things and how much can I get done, and let me get all these things done all at once. That's fine. But in order to get to the end, right, to have this new beginning would have had to been on here, on the third pile, and not in the beginning. So that's why I'm saying, on the one hand, the 10 of Wands is an action card, but you can't get any further. So either you finished or you didn't finish, and it doesn't look finished. So don't shoot the messenger, Libra. I don't make the rules of the game, you know, the rules of engagement. If somebody's sitting there with the 10 of Wands and thinking, oh, this is heavy, this is heavy, this is heavy, I don't know if I can do this, I don't know if I can do this, I want a new beginning, but I don't know if I can do this, with the 7 of Cups, they haven't done it yet. It's only a thought process, okay? So yeah, they're looking towards having a new beginning of some sort, but they haven't finished. And the reason I'm saying that with all certainty is because here we have this Wheel of Fortune, which is an end of a cycle. So if the end of the cycle is in front of them, they're not done. They're not done. You know, they have to maybe, I don't know, make it to the finish line, metaphorically, make it to the finish line, stick a flagpole to show they were there, you know. There's something going on that hasn't quite finished yet, okay? Hasn't quite finished happening yet. So they're not done. Even though the heavy part is done, maybe they just have to take steps to leave someplace, or they have to take steps to move out of whatever comfort zone they're still in, because it's just a thought pattern. It's a dreamy thought pattern. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords. So it doesn't matter how much these people want to do something, it's not quite there yet. Somebody's not seeing eye to eye with those Two of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. And this Lord, okay, which is very stately, and coming in with a lot of energy. I will say that. They are coming in with a lot of energy that matches that of the Emperor. Why am I bringing that up? Because you already had the Emperor on the table. Okay, these are different decks. Okay, and then you have the Emperor yet again in a whole different deck. Okay, so I always like to tell you guys, the reason that I do my layering like this is because when I start seeing that cards start matching up, then I know that we're going in the right direction where the reading is concerned. Okay, so this Lord is looking at the Queen of Cups, and I think the Queen of Cups is you, Libra. And I don't care whether you're a male or a woman, it doesn't matter. What matters is the energy that you're sitting in. And tonight, you know, the Queen of Cups, Venus is her name, if you want to say it that way. You are embodying the Queen of Cups. But here's the funny thing, that even though they want a new beginning, they want another go at it, as they say, but at the same time, I do see there's an impasse here with the Two of Swords. So you're not seeing eye to eye on something, or they feel you're not going to see eye to eye on something. So this Lord is looking at the Queen of Cups, and they're thinking, oh, sorry, my crown chakra is tingling. We're not getting along, or we're not, what happens if we cannot come to the same conclusion, to the same decision? What happens if we do not match up with our values or what really matters? What if I can only give an arm and she wants 2 legs, and vice versa? You know, something crazy like that. But somebody is thinking that at present, there's nothing. There's no movement. There's no agreement. There's nothing happening. So if this is a person from your past, for example, if the last time that you spoke to this person, there was a really bad argument or a very big disagreement, they feel the energy is still in that particular flow, or should I say stagnation, because it's not even a flow. It's just not even moving. And they feel like they're going to be met with the same resistance. And the only thing I can tell the cross watcher is, you get what you put out. If you're going to put out negative energy towards the Libra, how do you expect the Libra to respond? The Libra has as much right as you do to defend and protect yourself, cross watcher. So the only thing I can advise the cross watcher is don't come back in with the same energy. If you're already blaming the Libra and saying the Libra is not movable, the Libra is not flexible, not bendable, that's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, but just like they say out there, everybody has an opinion, just like everybody has an a-hole, right? So while you're entitled to your opinion, you may not entirely be correct. What if it's your thinking, cross watcher, that's off, that's askew, and you're blaming it on the Libra because the Libra has different morals and values than you do, possibly. I don't know, or a mindset. I'm just giving you food for thought, because you know the whole thing that people don't understand. So I'm going to educate my listeners, because I want you to understand why I'm always talking to the cross watcher. The reason is because I don't care if the cross watchers are here to watch and learn about what's happening with you, if they're here to learn how to treat you better. Okay, that's the whole gist. If they're just here to spy and see how they can manipulate you, they're not going to get much of that from this channel. And the reason is because I'm a Libra and I don't want to be taken advantage of. So I give out whatever I feel I deserve, and I don't deserve to be taken advantage of. So I don't think my Libras or humanity in general deserves to be taken advantage of just because somebody knows how to sell ice to an Eskimo. All right, the Fool card here. Okay, the Fool card. So again, they're talking about a new beginning yet again. They already said Ace of Wands. They're here with the Ace of Wands. They want a new beginning, but they're afraid they're going to be met with the crossed swords, Libra. You know, this is a different concept, and this is what Spirit is giving me, so I'm giving it out into the ethers. What if, instead of feeling like they're going to be met with the crossed swords, people just talk to each other and see if there's a meeting ground? You know, what is it that is acceptable to you? How far will you bend? Where will you meet me? Where can you meet me? To where you feel satisfied and also you don't feel like your morals or values or scruples are going to be trampled on. People need to talk to each other, and that's just not what's happening in a lot of cases. People are not talking to each other anymore. Swipe left, swipe right. What the hell? We didn't do that in the days when I was coming up. People literally would make dates to come and talk seriously and sit there in front of you and chit chat and hear you out. Now, everybody wants to text. It's over. On a text. It's like, you gotta be kidding me, right? Wow. Is that easy? We're throwaway people? I don't think so. So this new beginning is promising. I will say that. They're coming in with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands, a champion, the person that comes in that does deserve the hero's welcome. I'm just saying. And who's coming? The King of Swords. That's who's bringing in the possibility of this new beginning. So this King of Swords, I will tell you, they have been coming out, and that's the masculine Libra or air sign energy. They have been coming out as the Emperor, and last night there were three kings, which is pretty good. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. That is pretty good to come out as three kings. One more, which would have been the King of Cups, and they would have been the Emperor indeed. So we're working towards that, I hope. So long as they don't go backwards, we're good to go. Again, you have the Emperor here. The Emperor means business. The Emperor is a mature person. It doesn't matter whether it's male or female, but they do come in the masculine energy, obviously, because there's a male figure on the card. So I'm not going to sugarcoat that is a feminine, blah, blah, blah. No, it's a very masculine energy. And just phantom this. If you can come out as both the Empress and the Emperor at the same time as a Libra, now you're cooking. Because that means that you have the power within you to turn your feminine off and your masculine on when you need it. So here's an example I used about 3 or 4 months ago. First time that I moved here, I drove 2,000 miles on my own. And then I drove back home, and then I drove back again because I decided, no, Texas is no longer my home. Home sweet home is in New Hampshire. So that was my masculine energy. I did it all by myself, made sure my vehicle was top shape, everything, right? When I had to move a bed into my apartment, I had to turn on my masculine. It's just an energy, is what I'm saying. But when you can turn off your feminine and turn on your masculine and vice versa, turn off the masculine and turn on the feminine parts of you, energy-wise, please don't confuse that. In no way, shape, or form does that mean we've got to go alter ourselves physically. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not at all what I mean. I mean inside of you, when you can pick and choose what part of you needs to be present at any given time, you've made it, baby. You've graduated, and there's nothing, no downfalls. Why? Because at every given moment, you're going to flip a switch inside of you, and that's going to tell you how you need to conduct yourself for that appropriate moment in time, okay? So the Emperor is here. Again, with the Four of Wands, a beautiful card. I mean, it could even be a card of marriage. Four of Wands is a celebration. It's a beautiful energy. The heart and the hearth, right? And here we are with the Truth, the Sword of Truth, which is also a Libra card. So Libra, is this person coming in to tell you the truth? Or you, Libra, are you going to tell someone a truth? Possibly. Possibly. This is just so interesting. And here we go again with the card that I think this is the most infamous card besides the twos. The Two of Swords, Two of Coins. I think this is the most infamous card that we've had in the last month. Okay, starting from the month of November coming forward. This Emperor, with all their stateliness, still has a fear of coming forward. They still have a fear of the what ifs, the unknowns. You know, it happens. We don't know what we know until we know that we know, right? It just happens. We don't do something for the first time. A good example is going to school for the first time, going to college for the first time, going to university for the first time, taking an exam to gain entry to, university for the first time, whatever. A first date, right? The first time you ask someone out, or the first time that someone gives you your first kiss, your first encounter, whatever. There's always a first time. So there's really not a reason to feel this way, but this person feels failure so very much, as we've seen through the last month or so. And the only thing I can say is I keep trying to send these people that are going through all of this the light of God, because there's really not much you, Libra, or I can do for these people. They have to cleave to God. They have to believe in themselves. They have to have self-esteem. They have to believe in the love that they're trying to create with you, or recreate with you, or finally go forward towards that love with you. And there's nobody but God that can give them the courage. There really is not. So I feel sorry for them sometimes when I do sit here and really contemplate on the cards and the way they fall, because with all of their swagger, with all of their, sexuality or sensuality that they have about them, and possibly even high intelligence, they don't have the self-esteem. And without self-esteem, I think that a lot of us can understand that there's not much you can do if you don't have the self-esteem to present yourself. Maybe if it's about your sexuality, right? Because a lot of people confuse that with healthy ego, and that's not what is the true character. That's just what you can produce in a bedroom. That's not your whole person, I would hope, because if it is, you're in trouble unless you're a gigolo or a prostitute. Just saying, okay? Because not everybody has a harem, and if they do have a harem, well, I don't know, you might live in the Middle East then, okay? So somebody really does have to finally just, I don't know, find a way to turn on that healthy ego and have the courage, or be courageous enough to come forward to you, because otherwise, how are they going to express themselves? We already saw what happened the last time they didn't have courage. 2 days ago? What did they say? I love Libra, I love Libra, I love Libra. And then it went to the devil twice, and it turned into lust. Why? Because they're very comfortable with their sexuality. They're very comfortable with their wand or peach, but they're not comfortable when it comes to sharing feelings and making long-lasting relationships, bonds, real bonds. They're okay with superficial bonds that they don't have to do much for. They could even be in the same house with a karmic and not have to even talk. Get it? But with you, you expect more. You Libra are an intellectual person. You are stimulated through talk, through information, through romance, through touching, through feeling, and yes, through the sensual aspects of the relationship as well, through the affection, through the give and the take, if you know what I mean. But also, if you're a true Libra, you mastered the art of intellectual conversation, and you want to be stimulated, because otherwise people are just like a Stepford wife, and who wants that? Well, okay, some people may want that, because then it's a mirror image of themselves and they don't have to deal with it. But then that would be staying with the karmic. Why don't you just stay with the karmic if you don't want anybody to have an opinion that differs from yours? Okay? All right, so courage. It's being asked for. This person is using the Chariot for 2 reasons. One, they're using the Chariot to come towards you, okay? Means of travel. As a means of travel. But they're also using the Chariot to fight with you. I told you. Here they tell me that all you want to do is fight with them. So they're kind of confused, us Libras, because If you feel that way, cross watcher, that all the Libra wants to do is fight with you, why the hell do you want to be with them then? That doesn't make, sorry, my crown chakra is just crazy. Why do you want to be with somebody, cross watcher? Are you insane? If you feel that you don't match the Libra because they just want to argue with you, that doesn't make sense, does it? As I said before, and I'll say it again, you seem to have a problem, cross watcher, that the Libra doesn't just let you walk all over them, that the Libra has their own mind and the Libra knows how to think for themselves. That, if that is a problem for you, again, you're the one that needs to rethink this before you come through, because the Libra's not going to back down. Not that they're going to give you a fight, cross watcher, but they will stand their ground principle-wise if they are correct. I know that myself as a Libra, if I'm in the wrong, it doesn't feel good. Nobody likes to be wrong. I know. So I'll go away. I'll think about it for about 15, 30 minutes at most. And then I'll come and apologize to somebody if I was wrong, or if I was abrupt, if I used my language in a harsh way, harsh tone. I was mad, I was upset, I was irate, or I was already irritated, and it comes out wrong. I'll be the big person and come back and apologize. But if I'm not wrong, no. I'm not backing down. I'm not backing down. You can go suck on a lemon. I'm not backing down. So that's what I'm saying is, no, the Libra's not going to necessarily be fighting with you with the Two of Swords. But don't bring the Chariot as a war instrument or an instrument of war. Don't do that. So here's the cup of love that they're always trying to offer you. I'm laughing because I keep telling you guys, this is the smallest, tiniest, little, teeniest cup of love in the deck. But okay, let's go, Libra, let's go. So here we go with the cup of love. It's a tiny one. The page is bringing it. Here, you know, the prince is the same thing as the page. So they're bringing a little cup of love so you don't fight with them. But what they don't understand is you're so tired of waiting and waiting and waiting. You don't even have any anger inside of you to be fighting anyway. And the truth is, you don't even want to fight. You just would really like someone to articulate themselves to the degree that you don't have to guesstimate what on God's green earth are you fucking talking about. Just spit it out. Put your cards on the table. Let the chips fall where they may. Let's figure this out once and fucking for all. Because honestly, you give me a headache. What was that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger where he's a kindergarten cop, right? I think that's what it was called. And he said, you're giving me a headache. And the little kid goes, you have a tumor. It's not a tumor. Yeah. Crosswatcher, you're giving us a headache already. Just shit or get off the pot. Just do it. Be like Nike. Just do it. So again, coming in with that Emperor energy. And I do feel that this person does have the energy of mastery, or can project the energy of an emperor. They could be, for all we know, good fathers, good mothers, good parents, leaders in the community, pillars of the community in some sort of way, or organizations. But when it comes to talking, to their Libra, they don't have the courage. There's something about you, Libra, that unnerves them. There's something about you, Libra, that they know they can't just finesse you. You know, finesse you. I call it glossing over. You know, when you just tell people what they want to hear and, you know, oh, really? You think about, oh my God, you think of me that way? Oh my goodness. No. Libra may be flattered in the interim of things, but then when they really think about it and they're like, this motherfucker tried to snow me. How dare you? And I'm one of those people, being a Libra, I don't like you talking down to me. And talking down to me could also be patronizing me. Don't do that. Don't assume that I'm a dim-witted individual. As a Libra, I take that to heart. And once you do that to me, I don't even really have any respect for you anymore. Okay? So again, when it comes to you, for some reason, this Emperor who has all this masculine energy and ferocity, not with you. Not with you, my Libra. Not with you. So again, back to the little cup of love. I don't know. This little cup of love travels everywhere we go. Here it comes. There it goes. Oh, there it comes back again. Oh my God. Don't know. I guess a little cup of love, like I call it the thimble. I guess it's better than nothing, but yikes. I'm going to say something. Don't shoot the messenger. And this I saw when I was laying the cards out. This person that I'm picking up on, these cross watchers, they really feel like you had to have done magic on them because of the way they feel about you. They can't understand why they feel so passionate about you. They cannot understand why they can't leave you alone, that you haunt their thoughts, like you live rent-free inside of their head. And the fact that they feel bashful or, I don't know, some kind of way in front of you, and they don't feel that way with anybody else. Like I said, they're coming in as emperors. The Emperor fears nobody. The Emperor is the last word, and I would pound on this table, but I don't feel like it. But that's the way the Emperor is. The Emperor doesn't take smack from anybody. But for some reason, when it comes to you, they're like putty, okay? But they really believe that you had to have put some kind of spell on them or done some magic on them, because why else can they not stop thinking about you? Why do they feel this way towards you? They don't feel that way towards anybody else. Nobody makes them feel uncomfortable in their feelings. Nobody even makes them feel feelings if they don't want to. They're very in control being an emperor, I will tell you that. So I don't know, Libra, you do these crazy funny little things inside of them where their little heart and their stomach is doing little somersaults and butterflies in there and everything else. But I'm telling you, they do spy on you as well. They do spy on you as well. So not only do they think that you're doing magic on them, but they can't stop watching you. So I don't know. Do they know where you live? Do they know where you work? Do they know where you frequent? Do they know where you shop? Do they know where your dry cleaners is? I don't know. Where you do the laundry or whatever, where your kids go to school? I don't know. Do they know your Facebook or other social media? I don't know. But I do know they spy on you. They can't get enough of you, but yet they think you did magic on them. Oy vey. Anyway, person that actually did do magic on them is the Queen of Wands. This little biatch always comes out. I keep telling people, stop and think about this in a commonsensical way. If you're trapped or you feel trapped in a relationship with someone and you just cannot seem to think of a way to leave because it just seems too difficult, that's the person that's doing the magic on you, you dumb ass. Swear. Four of Cups. We've got the Four of Cups. Do we have anything else of the Four of Cups? Nope. We have the Seven of Cups here. So see, this person is in a very dreamy state. Very dreamy state. Okay? Very dreamy state, but they're also very bored. Wherever they are right now, they're very bored with their life. Very bored with their life. And they are at a crossroads. They are at a crossroads in their life. And they don't know what to do. I don't understand. As a Libra, when I was very young, like maybe 19 through 27 at most, I procrastinated a lot, but I wasn't indecisive. And being indecisive, and I always like to tell you guys the good, bad, and the ugly about Libra. I'm not going to sugarcoat jack shit to no one. I haven't done that in my readings ever, and I'm not about to start just to please people and get thumbs up. Not happening on this channel. So I will tell you that one of the negative traits is I'm in, I'm out. I'm in, I'm out. The lack of ability to make concrete decisions that matter in life, it shows that that energy is a very immature or young energy. And as I keep saying, On this channel, it's 19 and over. So if you're 18 and under, because of COPA, I prefer you're not here. And if you're under 18, please go with your mom and dad. You definitely do not belong on this channel. But I will tell you that the energy of I'm in, I'm out. I'm in, I'm out. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You cannot rely on an energy that's in and out, in and out, in and out. Meaning, are you in? Yeah, I'm in. I'm down. What are we doing? Like I used to tell my best friend before she passed away. Do I need a shovel? Who are we going to bury? You know what? Don't even tell me. Just tell me where. I'm there. I'm down. You know, ride or die kind of thing. But I'm in. I'm out. I want you. I don't want you. I think I want you with the 7 of Cups. The 2 of Swords, I may not want you. The Emperor energy coming with the Chariot. I don't know. You might fight with me. I don't know if I'm courageous enough because I don't know what to do if you fight with me. I'm at a crossroads. I don't know what to do, but I got a little cup of love. You want the little cup of love? Libra. Libra. What the fuck? What are we? Are we men or mice? Remember Mighty Mouse? But anyway, they're coming in at a crossroads, trying to offer you something. And that offer is to grow. Sorry, it's got a lot of glare today. Okay, the offer is to grow. Okay, but I keep saying this, and I know that nobody wants to hear the BUT. However, if you're standing at a crossroads and you're telling me you're bored, but you want something to grow between you and the Libra, how in the fart is that going to happen? How? Are you going to bury us in some dirt in a pot? Water us and see if we grow in the sunlight? What the fudge? Of course it's not going to grow. What are we, an IRA? We're an IRA. Yes. Leave it alone for 5 years. It's going to grow. Come back later. Don't spend it now. Ooh, I got $50 now. What the fudge? It doesn't work that way. Oh, cross watcher. Get some cojones. Come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. Get some cojones. My God. Oof. All right. You got to move. It's like me being, if I was like 400 or 500 pounds, right? Okay. Don't hate the chubby girl. But if I was 500 pounds, no offense to anybody that is, and I want to lose weight. If I sit here, do you think I'm going to lose weight? Well, if I sit here long enough and there's no food, maybe. But if not, I'm not going to lose any weight. So how do you expect the Libra to accept your cup of love, or for you to want the love if you're so bored anyway? This is a very contrary man or woman. They're in an energy that they don't know what the F they want. Yeah, I said it. 2 of Coins. Again, non-action. Why do I say that? Because if you ever watch a juggler win the balls or pins or whatever, oranges over here. I can do 3 at a time. That's it. They're in motion. The whole gist is to keep them in motion, but keep them going in what? In a cycle, right? They're not doing anything else until one drops. So in this instance, their hands are tied. Their hands already have something. Look at the knee on the one side. Why do you think that looks like that? Because it's a hard thing to carry. They're trying to create a balance, and they're not in balance. They're not in balance. Their life is not in balance. So Libra, in a way, and I know you don't want to hear this. Bear with me. Just bear with me. Just listen just for a second. I know you don't want to hear this, but right now, in the state that they're in, they would confuse the out of you if they came towards you right now. Look, do I lie or do I tell the truth? Do I do half? What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do. Do I tell them the truth? I don't know. I am emotional with this moon. I do feel, yeah, Mercury retrograde is bringing people back. And then Mars, again, I don't know whether I'm going to fight you or I'm going to love you. I'm going to bring you a little cup of love. But if you don't want the little cup of love, I might fight you. Jeez. So here we're overly emotional, okay? Ooh. Woo, doggy. All right. This Texas girl, I'm telling you, got too much. Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. Different decks. Same cards. Ten of Wands. So, I don't know. Should we tell the cross watcher that we know they're going through all of this stuff and that we know that... breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe, cross watcher. We understand you're going through something really hard. We understand that you probably haven't experienced this type of thing before. Like we said in the beginning, it's always a first time for something. So on this part, it might be somebody that's already in a relationship and they're trying to figure out how to come back towards you and tell you they're no longer in that relationship or that they want to leave that relationship. I think they want to try out the waters, okay? But my God, telling lies or half-truths is not a good start. Just spill the beans already. All right. Where was the devil to begin with? Where was our devil? Where was the devil? Because I know the devil... Did the devil come out already? Or was that last night? It might have been last night. Yeah, it might have been last night. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yep. It was last night. So we have the devil here. Okay? I'm going to tell you what this devil's about. This devil is about... I haven't made a choice yet. I haven't decided what to do. But if I decide what to do, how much truth should I say? What should I really tell them? How much can I keep to myself and not say out loud? I don't want to share. But if you don't share, then what's the use of coming back? So then, they are in the Ten of Wands yet again. So every time they think about this new beginning, I know, Libra, I'm sorry. Every time they think about this new beginning, and see the thinking person right there with the Seven of Cups, this is the way they feel about it. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. Every time they think about a new beginning with you, Ace of Wands, they feel a sense of heaviness. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Talk to Libra. How about that? What a concept. Talk to Libra. So that's when they always resort to lies, trickery, deceit. Let me give you my wand. Woo, that's going to work. Woo, let's get that peach going. For the love of French fries, really. We know you got a wand. We know you have a peach. Congratulations. I guess you just found out yourself. Okay. Knight of Swords. Okay, so they just... Now they're like, I'm going, I'm running, I'm going to run, I'm going to run, I'm going to... Maybe if I take a running leap. I want those Ten of Pentacles with Libra. Jesus, help me. But what? Why do they feel like they've got to win? Like, why is it a battle? What the fudge? Mr. and Mrs. Smith is what comes to mind. Why does this person that I'm picking up on, these cross watchers, why is it that they feel like they must win? What the fuck? Is it a conquest? Is it like, I don't know, a championship that I don't know about going on? Or it feels to me like they've always been in such negative energy type of relationships where they feel like at all costs they must be the victor. Because if they're not the victor, then they're the loser. And why can there not be just an even keel, an even energy where everybody gets something out of this? You know, I used to ask my twin flame, what am I getting out of this? I know what you're getting out of it. What am I getting? Well, just to do it. No, it don't work like that, brother. I did an hour at work for free. It doesn't work that way, because guess what? My bills need to be paid. So if I tell the bills, for example, at the end of the time, the 2 weeks passed, oh, I was working for free. They didn't give me any money. They're not going to want to hear that. They're going to take my car. They're going to take the house. They're going to take everything, right? So it doesn't work that way. It's something for something. It doesn't have to have monetary value, but it's not for free. What is the saying from the 70s? Ass, cash, or gas. Ass, cash, or grass. Nobody writes for free. And I love that saying because it tells you the gist of it. You're not gonna take something for free. This is not the stop and rob, you know. All right, this last pile, on the last pile. This man doesn't look happy. Somebody thinks that money is the answer to everything. Now, I am going to do this. I am going to say that money helps a lot. It does help a lot. Okay? Being a light worker, I was always encouraged to be poor. But like I said, in doing that in my earlier years, I never had anything because I was always giving everything away. Okay? So, you have the Eight of Cups. So we do have someone either walking away from a situation or at least looking away from a situation. I mean it this time. I'm going to leave. Eight of Cups and Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Same pile. So what could we say to the cross watcher Libra? If the cross watcher was watching tonight, what would you say to them? Hey, come talk to me. Hey, treat me like yourself. Like as if you're talking into the mirror. What would you like to hear? What would you like to say? Or what would you like somebody to say to you? How would you like someone to treat you? Would you like someone to treat you with disrespect and coming in just to conquer you and win you over? Or would you like someone to actually treat you with courtesy and respect and listen to your needs? Oh, yeah. There's two people. There's not just one person involved. So here, the walking away. God, Six of Pentacles. But they will need help. Somebody's going to need help to walk away. I think that in some ways, the reason they have not walked away or walked away and walked towards you is because there are money factors happening here. There are money factors that are disturbing this person's peace of mind, where maybe they had more than enough before, but now they don't for whatever reason, okay? Things change at times, guys. Things do change. So here's the funny thing. Remember we started out with the thinking person with the Seven of Cups, right? When they're just thinking, dreaming, looking down, gazing, thinking about what they want out of life. And then they have this Ten of Wands. It's so heavy, but they came out knowing that what they do want is a new life. And here's that new life yet again, coming out here at the end. Coming out again. So they will at some point walk away with the Eight of Cups twice, okay? Wow. We can't make this up. I love my tarot. I love my readings because it just goes to show that when things match up, that this is indeed the direction that this person and that the Libra's reading is supposed to be going. So they do want the new life with the Fool and the Ace. They do want that, Libra. The Fool and the Ace of Wands, right? The Fool and the Ace of Wands. So again, they're just either having to tweak finances, or they may ask you, hey, can I move in with you? Can we split finances? Or I don't know, something, because it seems like what's blocking them from actually coming towards you is either lack of funds, because over here was the lack of courage, remember? And the inaction, because it's just a thought. And I'm not gonna water this down. Some of these people, I don't know why, but they fear their parents, their siblings, their extended family, their children, their friends. They fear opinions. And that is so 6th grade. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a mature Libra and I don't buy into that. If somebody doesn't like how I'm living, well, they don't have to pay my way. Oopsies, they don't pay my fucking way. So who gives a shit what they want? They've lived their life, good, bad, or ugly, whether they're young or old. If they're already out of their parents' home, they've already made decisions for themselves. So it's not like they didn't get to choose things. So why is it that I can't choose my own life again? No. I'm sorry. You don't get to choose my life. I'm a human being and I'm an individual. I'm not your slave. I'm not a dog. I don't live with a chain around my neck. You don't get to tell me when I eat, sleep, drink, or where I'm going. Okay? Anything else, please? These are called Earth Wisdom. Anything else, please? Okay, that was too much. We're going to try this. Oof. I love it when they land like this. It's called Spirit just testing to see if I am a juggler still. All right. I'm going to take these. Excuse me. This finally fell over because it was too heavy. With the 10 of Swords, it's like, oh, I'm dead. I can't handle it anymore. Okay. First card, Joy. See, why not choose joy? Why not choose joy? Is it that hard? Just choose to be in joy, in peace, in harmony with nature, with yourself, with your Libra. I have to laugh because Libra, it's mind-boggling. But people can be trapped in their own fear. And that can force them to be not paranoid, but to have that fear that paralyzes them. Yeah, I'm not one, but when I was young, I'm pretty sure I used to be that way in some instances. So I try to see both sides of the coin. Being a Libra, I try to be level-minded, but you gotta, if 2 8 of Cups, this person really wants to jet. I say go. Be like a bird. Be free. Look at the bigger picture. What is that? Oh my God. I just said, be like a bird, be free. Look at what she's looking at on the ground. Can y'all see that? It's a key. It's the master key. I'm going to point to it. Right there. It's the master key. Look at the bigger picture. I always say to people, we have 2 things we can do, okay? This is a bottle of water, okay? But if the water is all the way full, that's great. But if the water is only to here, we can look at the water as half empty or half full. Why don't we try to look at things as half full, meaning we're almost there. Let's have half empty, that there's little to nothing. Not for anything, but procrastination, lack of decision making, and being pessimistic, those are all very, very shadowy, the dark side of Libra. We need to be careful not to fall into those traps, okay? Awareness, self-awareness, awareness of our surroundings. Where are we going? Why are we going? Again, who's putting us in that lack of courage mentality and energy? Is that us, or do we really fear something because it's an actuality? If there was a tiger in the room, hadn't eaten, and that was my only escape, I'd be like the caveman. I would be scared shitless. That is a normal reaction. But not knowing how things are going to work out in a relationship and being fearful to the point of being paralyzed, that's not normal. That's a lack of maturity. That's a lack of willingness, because there's, my ladies and gentlemen, love is not something that is predictable, but at the same time, it's the unpredictableness of the love that could be so beautiful if you just allow it, that leads 98.5% of the population to want to have a love in their lifetime that they can look back on and go, oh my God, yeah, I've known what love is. Oh yeah, I've known. And yeah, you're not it. Or yeah, I've known and I'm done. My grandmother was one of those people, for instance. I asked her, because she was widowed very young, and I asked her, Grandma, you know, because we live in a modern time, right? Grandmother, why didn't you ever remarry? And she said, because when you find perfection, there's no reason to. So that's a good reason to stay by yourself, to fear that you're not going to find someone, if you are a widower or something like that, that is going to match your energy like the person did once upon a time. But if you're already going through something bad, how much worse can it get if you're going towards somebody who loves you, who treasures you, who adores you, who all they want to do is shelter you and give you affection and attention and warmth? I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's a win-win for me. So again, having that awareness and be filled with joy no matter what circumstances, half empty, half full. Be in joy. Creativity. There's something about us all. We're unique. We're all different. Even if you're born on the same date, right? Let's say somebody is born on October 31st, and let's say I'm born on October 31st. That doesn't mean I'm exactly the same as them. Maybe my skin coloring is different. Maybe my eye color is different. Maybe my hair color is different. Maybe my ethnicity is different. Maybe my background. Maybe the city or state I was born. You get it, right? So we're all different. And as such, we all have different gifts that come from the inside out. So whatever that is, you know, if you have the gift of gab, if you have, you know, you're a great writer, if you like to play the piano and you're really good at it, if your voice is your instrument, if you just have a great mind, if you're a life coach, or you're a nurse or a doctor or a teacher, whatever, those are all your natural gifts. And you should use them in a creative way. Okay? Do we really want to go into what they're thinking? I think we already know. I think we know. They want to leave. They're scared somewhat to leave, and they're scared somewhat of you, Libra. They feel an extreme amount of heaviness when they think of you and this new beginning. It scares them. But at the same time, they feel weak where you're concerned. For some reason, they feel that you're so much stronger than they are. I don't think necessarily that you're stronger than they are. I think, as I just finished stating, we all have different gifts. And maybe you have a strength when it comes to decision making of the heart, that you know yourself well enough and you're secure within yourself enough to not really care what happens, because you know that where there is true love, if the love is real, the compassion is real, the affection is real, then of course things are going to grow and flourish. You know, it can't help but do that. Even on the darkest hour, it's going to be a lot better than what they're experiencing or what you're experiencing on your own if you really miss them. Anything else, Spirit? Because we really do need to go now. But anything else that you'd like to enlighten us about, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Four of Cups came out again. Four of Cups yet again. They're bored without you. They really do want to come forth. You know, sometimes we just have to, there is a potential for long term for this. They have to look at the possibilities as more than just thoughts. Got to put it into action. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. They really, really are going through it right now. There's a lot of heaviness about this person. A lot of heaviness about this person. And here we are again. That's why I said it's a lot of inaction. It's a lot of inaction. The 7 of Cups to the 7 of Cups. This person is just dreaming of the life they could have. Dreaming. They're never going to get there. I mean, can you imagine? What, they're going to meet you in their dreams only and be together in the 5D, but never in the 3D? Ow. Anything else, please? Anything else, please? I'm like, yeah. This is crazy. This is just craziness. I've never seen so much inaction from a grown person in all my life. Okay. Just one. The financial security is what keeps them away. Their financial security is what keeps them trapped. I told you that the only way that they can leave and live with you would be you probably would have to help financially for a while. Their financial security is what they fear not having or fear losing if they come to you. People don't understand that the more that you fear something, that's a negative energy. Okay? I could fear that I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be, okay guys, don't laugh, that I'm going to be naked in front of a class with my homework at home. I mean, something stupid, right? To me, this is a silly nonsense. It's a nonsensical energy. What if it doesn't work? What if I jump? What if I take a leap? What if I take a leap of faith? It doesn't work. What if it does work? What if you take a leap of faith and you are blissfully happy for the rest of your life on earth? What if? Half empty, half full. Cross watcher, you exasperate me. If I was your mother or parent, I'd go, you know what? Good night. Good night. You need to go to sleep already. I've had enough for one day of you. You're nonsensical. You're just, Libra, feminine aspect. Feminine aspect. What about the Libra? What about the feminine Libra? Ooh. What about the feminine Libra? I just noticed we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Queen of Wands on the table. We have 3 queens tonight. Some of the feminines who were born in October are being emphasized tonight. Anything else? Anything else, please and thank you. So this ending, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm hearing. This ending is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. This ending, there's no return. This ending is the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. This ending, there's no return. So whatever or whoever they're leaving or attempting to leave to be with you, Libra, there's no going back. They know that. And I think that is a big, big fear for them. If it doesn't work, I can't go back. Guess what? You're right. If it doesn't work, you cannot go back to where you were before. Because that's a closed issue. That's why from the get-go, at the beginning of the reading, it said, why are you trying to come towards the Libra without the ending? You kept telling us that you wanted the Libra to give you a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. But from the get-go, my question to the cross-watcher was, how do you want to start with the Libra afresh, anew, when you have no ending here? You have no ending. So indeed, now we get down to the brass tacks. The Eight of Swords is a test. I'm sorry. I don't care if other tarot readers are watching. The Eight of Swords is a test. It is the craziest, simplest card in the deck. Why? Because the person is wrapped up in white bandages, like, you know, like the ones they use for mummies. But the thing is, they're so loose, you can get out of them at any time. And then behind and around the person that's bound in such a silly willy way, there's swords. So at any time they could take one of those swords and, oh, I'm untied. Ooh, I'm running away. Okay? So yes, it's a test, but you're not going to pass, Cross Watcher, because you're not willing to go through the test, the gauntlet. You have to go through this obstacle if you want your Libra. What do you want from me? I don't make the rules. You can't be with Libra in the 5D only. You cannot. Because the Libra deserves a person in the 3D. Somebody's hand they can hold. Somebody they can sit across and have dinner with. Someone they can watch a movie with and enjoy, laugh, or be frightened about. Or, wow, that was an interesting documentary. You can't do that in the 5D, my dears. So the test is the main issue here. If I come to you, Libra, which with all my heart, twice over, I'm walking away. In my mind, in my heart, I've walked away twice already with the Eight of Cups. Here I come, Libra. Can you see me in the 5D? I'm coming. If I said that this would be perfection between you and the Libra, Cross Watcher, I would be lying, because we're all having a human experience. So even if you love each other to the point that you worship the ground that each other walks on, there's still going to be times that you get on each other's nerves here and there. You're not going to always agree on every single thing. Maybe one person likes chocolate ice cream and the other one likes vanilla, for example. Neapolitan. Everybody's happy. My point is, there's always a common ground. There's always something to gravitate towards that brings you both together. And I keep saying, because that's the elephant in the room, anything is better than what you're experiencing right now, Cross Watcher. You're experiencing sheer hell to the point of 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and a 10 of Swords, and you're still not satisfied with knowing that the Libra is the best choice. I cannot sit here and try to sell ice to an Eskimo. I'm not a salesperson. I've never been a salesperson. But I can tell you, when there's true love, when there's real love, that is worth fighting for. I don't give a shit how, why, where, when. I don't care what you have to do. You find that fucking courage. Find that courage and fight for this. Fight for this love, Cross Watcher, because you're losing. You're losing your Libra. Every day, every second that passes that you do not declare yourself to the Libra, every time you think about the Libra, but you only leave them in the 5D, do you not understand that God and all the arcs are also watching that? So they're going to bring Libra sooner or later, someone else that will find the courage and make Libra theirs. Eight of Swords, it's a do or die situation. Your choice, Cross Watcher. Much love and light to you all, my dears. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me, your valuable time. Thank you so much for spending time here on this channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Without you, this channel wouldn't be growing. It wouldn't even be a reason for me to be here, right? So I'm grateful to you. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button. Thank you so much for sharing. If this is not your reading and it didn't resonate and you're like, Victoria Violet, you didn't touch on anything for me today, that's okay. I can live with that. Come back tomorrow, because This is a never-ending story, like in the 80s. Remember the never-ending story? Yeah, that was a favorite of my children. The never-ending saga until they grow a pair. Sorry, truth hurts. Love you guys. Till we meet again tomorrow. Thank you again for your time. It was a pleasure to serve you tonight. And I hope that you will be blessed with the work of your hands, that you will be blessed to have food on your table always, that you would always be protected by the divine, and that you would always pick love. When you choose something, choose to fall in love whenever you can, because it's far few and in between. And real people, they're not at a swipe left or right. That's funny. They're really not. Not unless you're lucky enough to meet your twin flame like I did. Until tomorrow, bye guys. Enjoy your night. Squeeze somebody, hug somebody for me, but don't do something I wouldn't do. Or maybe not.